Welcome back, everybody, to another dicondissectional production hosted by Deathstroke9. Today we're going to be reacting to Neil Young, Needle and the Damage Done. Now, if you're new to the channel, hi, my name is Daniel, and here we react to music, and I figure out what the music and the lyrics mean to me personally, and then do research on what the artist intended the song to mean, and just some backstory as to how the song came to be. So if any of that sounds interesting to you, consider subscribing to the channel. Now, Neil Young, I really like Neil Young. Like, we've seen, I think, 2 different live videos. This is another unplugged video. And I've had some people tell me that I should check out the album studio versions as well. But I like Neil Young a lot, and I kind of want to do an entire album by him at some point in the future. And because of that, I think it's probably better to use, like, when there is an unplugged or a live one, to use that, because first of all, one of the things that I really liked about him was like his personality and persona when I saw him playing Old Man and Heart of Gold. Just the discourse before actually playing the song and just seeing him do it, it was very interesting, very inspiring. I don't know, I just liked his demeanor and wanted to hear more of his music just from him. And yeah, so all that out of the way, this is actually a pretty short song, but a lot of people told me this is actually a really good song, and it's also pretty dark. So just heads up to anyone who didn't already know that Needle and the Damage Done, I believe, is about drug abuse. I could be wrong. We're going to do research on it, but yeah, I'm excited to check this out. Link to the original video will be down below in the description. Thank you guys for recommending this. I went back to my Old Man reaction and looked at the top comments, and this was the most requested, so thank you guys. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. People are excited for this one.
I caught you knocking at my cellar door. I love you, baby, can I have some more? Oh, the damage done. I hit the city and I lost my band. I watched a needle take another man. Gone. I sing the song because I love the man.
Pause and bring it back. Jeez. The lyrics are so, he's saying a ton in very few words. Yeah, wow. Yeah, let's just keep going.
I sing the song because I love the man. I know that some of you don't understand. Milk blood to keep from running out. I seen the needle and the damage done. A little part of it in everyone, but every junkie's like a setting sun. I seen the needle and the damage done, a little part of it in everyone. Every junkie's like a setting sun.
line is incredible. Are there any comments? Let's see. Top comment is 2 weeks clean from heroin, trying to get my life back on track. Wish me luck. 500 replies to this. To those of you who are battling addiction, please don't stop fighting. The world needs you. I lost my mother 50 years ago to a heroin overdose. I was 8. She was 27. Rest in peace, Mommy. Oh, that's really sad. One and a half years sober from heroin. One day at a time, people. One day at a time. Yeah. Man, the majority of these comments. Wow. All right. Let's take a look at the lyrics to this. The Needle and the Damage Done is the 9th track off Neil Young's 4th album, Harvest. The song attempts to convey the addiction and pain caused by heroin and is based on Young's personal experiences on the road. He was especially affected by the addiction of Crazy Horse band member and collaborator Danny Whitten, who would eventually die of an overdose. On the handwritten liner notes included in his Decade compilation, the singer-songwriter had this to say about the song. I'm not a preacher, but drugs killed a lot of great men. Jeez. So let's take a look at these. Look, there's... how many lines? 12 lines. 4 verses. I caught you knocking at my cellar door. I love you, baby. Can I have some more? Oh, the damage done. Okay? So that first line... as with I've seen this kind of shown in a lot of different songs that try to symbolize addiction or show any form of addiction. They will, I'm specifically thinking of like Metallica or something like that, where they'll use a metaphor. So in Metallica, it makes it like this puppet master thing, or and another different Metallica song makes it like almost like an abusive relationship, or this right here, it's not like I caught you knocking at my cellar door. I love you, baby. Can I have some more? Almost like another, almost again similar to like a relationship type thing. But let's see what the oh geez, pleading with money to buy another hit of heroin. It's extremely addictive. The phrase cellar door is said to be the most beautiful sounding phrase in the English language. Young's mastery as a lyricist is evident in his phrasing. This might also be a reference to his live album, Live at the Cellar Door, released a couple of years before. Okay. And this person writes, Live at the Cellar Door wasn't released a couple of years before Needle and the Damage Done. It was recorded in 1970 and released in 2013. All right. That's something that a person would hear a lot from an addict who's becoming less and less financially stable due to their addiction. In the previous... oh, can I have some more? I love you. Can I have a little bit more? All right, yeah. In the previous line, Neil Young talks about someone showing up at his cellar door, and this line is presumably what the person says to him when he opens the door. Everyone addicted to heroin needs a fix, or they go into painful withdrawals. All right. Wow. Oh, the damage done. According to Neil Young's biography, A Dreamer of Pictures, Neil Young would later state that when his guitarist Danny Whitten and his roadie Bruce Berry both fell victim to heroin addiction, he saw it as a bill coming, due for the excesses of the 60s. The damage done, therefore, seems to be about the decline of Danny due to addiction, and about the societal damage done by a generation succumbing to drug addiction. I hit the city and I lost my band. So it's like I tried to go big. I tried to hit the big city, but by doing so, it kind of messed us up. I lost my band. I watched the Needle take another man. Gone, gone. The damage done. Again, very powerful lyrics. This is not a reference to Danny's death, since the song was recorded almost a year before. Can you imagine that? Like how much, like this song coming to probably mean more to him after he wrote it? A year after he wrote it? That's insane. Wow. However, by then, he was already in very bad shape because of the Needle, so much that it became evident he could no longer function as an artist. A few months after Danny died, Bruce Berry, a roadie for the band, would also overdose and provide an impetus for Neil's album Tonight's the Night. Impetus. Yeah. The force or energy with which a body moves. Okay. Something that propelled them forward. All right. Anyway, I sing the song because I love the man. So he's singing because he's trying to give a warning both to people and society at large and also to this specific person, really. He's not, and he's also not trying to ridicule or judge him. He wrote the song to make people aware of the problem and open the addict's eyes to what he is doing to himself. Yeah, that's a thing. That's a pretty, yeah. That's becoming a common theme in politics. You know, criminalize the drug dealers and not the addicts. Yeah. Anyway. The man is Danny, Young's Crazy Horse bandmate, who passed away almost a year after the recording of the album. Neil tried to get Danny to clean up his drug problem and finally had to fire him from the band. He gave him a ticket home and $50 in cash. He then spent them on pure heroin, which brought about his demise. How awful is that? That this man, like, that Neil gave him money and he used them. That's okay. All right. I know some of you don't understand. That to me sounds like, you know, people who either don't understand that he loves someone who most of society might, or some of society might look down on, or maybe they just don't understand the person, or some of you don't understand milk blood to keep from running out. Some of you, yeah, he's also saying you don't understand the situation that they're in. So, because when doing heroin with a needle, sometimes junkies will save a bit of blood left over as there are still trace amounts of the stuff in it. Interesting. Then this final line just really impacted me a lot. So, I've seen the needle and the damage done, a little part of it in everyone. Everyone's been affected by addiction at some point in their lives, whether our own or those around us. This may also refer to addictive personalities, the inherent tendency of people to become addicted. In a sense, we're all potential addicts. I'm not sure. That line, that ending line, it felt like it made it more universal for a second. It was talking about more than just specifically drugs, but being addicted to really anything. An excess of anything in your life is technically an addiction to it. Like if you are seeking in excess one specific thing. So, and then this line, every junkie's like a setting sun. Okay, so first, the setting sun is going down, right? It's falling, it's failing. It sounds like someone who's, you know, this far down. He's like asking almost, are they going to get back up, right? That's the first thing that I thought of when I heard that. Then if you flip it, every junkie's like a setting sun. He's saying they're still a beautiful human being, you know? Like the setting sun, it's a beautiful thing. It's intense and powerful, you know, like it's beautiful. So it's a very interesting line that seems to have two different meanings. And obviously it's a generalization, but, you know. Junkie is slang for someone who use heroin or, less commonly, other opiate narcotics. Here, Young is trying to say that every junkie is near the end of their life by continuing to use the drug. And then this person wrote, nearing death, yes, but beautiful. Yes, that's it. There you go. Man. Song of 12 lines had quite a lot going on. Thank you for, yeah, wow. Thank you guys for joining me. Let me know, what's a good Neil Young album to do? If I were only to do one album by Neil Young, I might do more, but let's pretend I'm only doing one. What would that one be? Let me know down below in the comments if you would like. Let me know if there's anything else that I missed. And thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for requesting this. very heavy subject matter, but a lot of times, though, that makes the most emotionally impactful songs. And I will see you all soon. Deathstroke 9 out. Stay tuned for more videos. We are Legion.